Wow, guys, Papa's Delicate Condition, Part 3 coming up. This is a lot of stuff. Wow. So, in the book, it's going to have more details and more, more meat on the bones, but I like sharing this now, and I'm fun. I hope whoever's wondering, I don't know, it was a mystery. Now you know some stuff. And back to the Herbert Spencer quote about contempt prior to investigation. Maybe I gave some more information here that will help people not have contempt. Anyway, I'm sure there's a lot of girls out there that have stories like this that people don't know. So that's my dream for the next channel is Step 9 Studios to help women get their stuff up just in case things happen. And there's no way to say you're sorry to the people it's important to say you're sorry to. I think people can make up their minds a little better if they have more information. So I just don't want to tell just my story. I mean, of course I want to tell my story, but my story is so similar to a lot of other girls with the devastation and overcoming it and all the detours. So that's Papa's Delicate Condition, how it affected everything. So, okay, having said all that, blah, this is the fun part. Okay, Purple DeSoto. Yes, my dad, somehow or other, we had, the station wagon had finally broke down, and he got a hold of a used car, probably made some deal in, the back rooms of the bars, all those deals, wheeling and dealing. They're like business places. Maybe not so savory, but still business. Anyway, he bought a purple DeSoto, and I believe it had a fantail. I want to say it was a 58 or 59. Now, we're in the 60s, but he got this car. And when I'm going to put a picture of this up because you cannot believe this. It was shaped like a 57 Chevy, which is more familiar to a lot of people than a DeSoto, but it was purple. Had the part of the fin tail where it was like the stripe would go up, not the stripe, but the whole tail. And the other part of it was like a lighter lavender purple. It was a purple DeSoto. My dad loved that old thing. I guess maybe he wanted that when it was first new and it first came out, but he loved that car. So, it's my birthday, and I guess I'm turning 12. I'm pretty sure. I was turning 12. This is getting close to the end of the marriage time. We're trying to figure out how to have a birthday party, and my dad's the restaurant side the Italian side is open, the soda fountain side isn't open. He's trying to figure out how to manage this, and my mom's working. There's all these little logistics tentacles all floating around. So my dad comes up with a brilliant idea. My mom was kind of iffy about it. Let's open up the other side, the soda fountain side, and have a birthday party for Diane. Oh my God, yes, please, all my friends will love me. They'll love me so much. So how do we get all the kids up there? It wasn't that big of a drive, but it was different than going over somebody's house for a birthday party, and all the parents didn't want to. So my dad said, I'll drive everybody up in my purple DeSoto. So my dad picked people up. I made one trip, came back and got me, and we got the car full of kids. Now, let me tell you, in the back of this car, there was like a ledge. They don't make cars like this now because most cars have a hatchback. I'll say that 3 times fast. Anyway, there were 2 kids squashed in the back window, right? This is fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, maybe 6 kids squished in the back seat. I don't know, another 4 or 5 in the front. This car was packed. And I think if a cop stopped us, my dad would have got a ticket. But that didn't happen by the grace of God and all the angels. It didn't happen. And guess what comes on? We're driving around. I think we're on Highway 80, which is a big highway. It's a interstate highway to get there. I think, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure we're on the freeway. And what comes on the radio? My dad's trying to be cool. He's total poser. Everybody's loving him. They're all calling him Uncle Gene. My dad's like in his glory. He's taking his daughter and all her friends to the birthday party. All right, this is so cool. And what comes on the radio? We all live in a yellow submarine. Go Beatles, man. The whole car, all my friends were singing Yellow Submarine. We had the windows open. How the kids didn't slip out, I don't know. It's like when you see, you go to the circus and you see the clowns, they all squeeze into the car, and you don't even know how many are in that car. That was like the Purple DeSoto. And we're singing Yellow Submarine, and my dad was the happiest I ever seen him in my life. Now, crazy stuff happens, and, this is the memory that carries me through when I want to be mad at my dad. And I want to blame and point fingers. But that day, on my birthday, and we got there, he made pizzas for all my friends and got them all home. Some parents came up and had pizza with us, and it was the best birthday I had at that point in my life. And I don't even remember my mom. I'm sure she was around, but she really didn't want my dad to take that dangerous thing. And yeah, probably she was right. She was the logical one. But that birthday, that Purple DeSoto, that restaurant, I did not care about Papa's delicate condition because I was a hero to my friends that day. And I don't know if I ever see any of them again, or some of them are in heaven, but I guarantee you a lot of people remember the Yellow Submarine and the Purple DeSoto that day. And that's it. 3 parts. This is the end, Papa's delicate condition. And I think that might be it for today because I'm pretty drained after all this emotional stuff I'm sharing. All right, I really love you guys. I hope you get something out of this. And I'm okay. All right, don't get the idea that I'm not okay. I swam through all these dirty canals and cleaned it all up. So that's why I feel okay to share this and give encouragement if anybody else is suffering or going through crazy memories or need help making a video or whatever. I love you. I'll help you if I can. I'm just dorky Diane, though. Over and out.